Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to Losers Become Winners for March 17th, 2020. VIAC Viacom goes lower with last bar high with 104% potential return. Let's go look at those charts. There we are. And New Mount. I'm glad I left this. I was studying this and wondering what happened. Of course, let's get New Mount out of the way. Let's get the bad news out of the way. New Mount was triggered off this entry, this condition entry here, and we got filled here at the bottom of the candle, the open. It cost us 940. We also set a stop here with the 30-day moving average, and you can see that it opened and crossed, and we got stopped out at 601. So how much was that at a loss? Well, figure 940. Remember, this is one share, one contract is 100 shares, so it's actually $940 minus 601 that was got returned back to us as coffers. We lost 339. 339 divided by the 940 as a percentage, we had a 36% loss right there. Now you saw it was 339. New Mount owed us 32.33 in the prior. I updated it already. So we're now New Mount owes us 35.72. Also, too, note New Mount is in position to get into a new trade. It happens. In this kind of a market where we're now we reached the bottom of portions of the market, and there's some stocks are going to be up and down. They're going to be in what we call scrambled eggs or porpoising. So with that said, I will be looking toward doing an entry here, and this I'll be doing. This will be a I'll be using one of my little secrets. This will be a dipper. This is buy the dip. Correct. This is the buy the dip situation. Day traders rule. Applying it to, applying it to our swing trading. It works. It helps hold on to profit, protects capital, and gets us into trades. All right. That's done. Let's go on to the good news. Viacom with the big money. There we are. And went at last bar high. It's 104% here. It owes us 1069, and it's running at 1020, $49 short. Not too bad. Okay, so that said, let's go on now to 104%, and there's our last bar high. Now we're going on to XLE. Now XLE is a ratio trade. What does that mean? Well, that means is that we are looking at a 1-to-1. We're looking at a ratio of risking 1 unit. So this stop, and the initial stop is here. This is the entry point. This is the initial risk that we're willing to take. And now we stopped in the second ratio. We now have completed past the first ratio. Our exit is here. I'm showing this because I wanted to show you other ways of exiting. This kind of trading here is for busy people. People don't have time to keep adjusting shops during the day, just section by section. That's it. All right. And it's 997 and it owes 930. So we're $60 ahead based on the close of the candle down here. If we can get down past this zone, we might get into any out will do for a win to the winner circle. All right. Let's go on now to IWM. And IWM yesterday triggered a take profit. In other words, it was over 30%. Sure enough, right there. It was, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was in the 34 something zone. I'm not sure, but the bottom line is that it was 70. 70. It was, I think, okay. You guys look at the videos from yesterday. The bottom line is that it's a take profit. It's the last bar high. We are here. The close is based there. So if we do get stopped out, we'll pick up a few $100s and drop this rock into a smaller pebble. Moving on from there, going down to DIA. Okay, there's DIA. DIA is a ratio trade, very similar to the XLE. And the reason why I did those was because I had this plateau. You see this little plateau? It hits, it bases through here, and then continues on down. So I did a trade marked off this. My ratio lost here. My close is here. My stop is there. So we get stopped out with a small loss. a small win, it makes rocks go to pebbles. So it's currently sitting at 545, and that represents 545 right there on that close. Right. That takes us down to Microsoft. All right, Microsoft, come in, Microsoft. And you notice that the traffic is okay, good. We got it. We got it. Good. Microsoft was over 30% yesterday. I remember that very clearly. Pretty much was might be 34 if I'm not mistaken. So we went to last bar low. Once a exit rule is initiated, you do not retreat. So we are at last bar high because it's a put in the down direction. We're here. Microsoft is at 102 and it owes 1066. So we might get hit with a little bit of maybe a $50 profit, maybe even break even. But the point is that you're protecting the money. That takes us now down to USO. USO joined us this morning and immediately went to a profit zone condition, which is kind of cool. That means that the stop now is based off this value line, which actually matches. If you notice, the black value line sometimes matches the hipper, the high side of the reverse dip. So we're here. Notice that I already made the adjustment. Remember, very important, guys. Just because you mark your charts, you put in your notes, if you do not change this order ticket, the order doesn't get sent to market, and you lose a chance of getting stopped out, getting stopped out maybe up here with a bigger loss. Going on now, Tal's a bit of a disappointment because Tal was in profit zone yesterday, and we're up here on the hip side, which is the reverse of the dipper. There's your dipper, there's your hipper. We're here on this stop right there. And I'm anticipating that this is not going to sustain them down. Why? Because look at the value line on the MACD. It's just a little shy, but it's still downtrending. Also, too, look at the RSI. It has a habit of roller coasting. If we can get just a little bit of we can get a lower high here tomorrow. We can move the stop down here, therefore protecting more of our profit. That said, let's go over to the Tigers. And the Tigers are disappointing because of the fact is no trades. And what's happening here at the Tigers is the 19 lost leaders of the Tigers, and I stepped through every one of them. Every one of them. And the ask bid price was so wide in the aftermarket that it was ridiculous. I have my rules and conditions. They have paid off very well, as you guys have noticed. I mean, we've been on since September. September 9th, I believe, is the first recording of the Losers Become Winners. And the end result is stick to the rules. Sometimes you got to stay set on your hands. Sometimes there are days when there are no trades in conditions in the after hours. And the whole idea of the swing trading is as a second, this is your part-time job for half hour to an hour a day. That's it. All right. Well, that really does wrap it up. So what is our plan? Our plan is we're going to continue looking in the Tigers. And with that said, we're going to end up with the VIAC on screen with 104% at last bar high. And with that, I thank you very much for stopping by and checking it out. Bye-bye. Catch you tomorrow.